viewers, welcome to my channel Gyan Knowledge Hub. In this video, we'll discuss the question answers and back exercises of 7th class computer touchpad book, conditional statements in small basic. So let us start the video, but before that, if you are new on the channel, please subscribe it. So we'll start with the back exercises first, rapid fire round. So tick the correct option. Which of the following statements would make the controller go back to the label start? So the correct answer is go to start. Which of the following statements would be at the end of every conditional statements? And the answer is and if. Which of the following are the three parts of a conditional statement? If, else, This is the correct option. Which core programming principle is concerned with making decisions? And the correct option is sequence. Next, what must be the condition in an if statement evaluate to? The answer is true or false. Now next is true false. First one is if then statement is the simplest conditional statement. This is true. If then statement also changes the flow of a program by letting the control branch to a statement that appears earlier or later in the program. This again is true. If an if statement ends with the keyword and if. This is again true. Go to statement is the selection based statement. This is false. Small basic provides looping statement called if then else. This is again false. Next we come to the fill in the blanks. Small basic allows nested if, which means an if statement inside another statement. The go to statements allow the flow of execution to jump to a different part of the program. Branching statement is an example of branching statement. The conditional statements in small basic are also called decision making. So these were the blanks. Now we come to the question answers part. So short answer type questions. First question is what are the three formats of statement in small basic? And the answer is three formats of this if statement in small basic are if then else, and the third one is if then else if. Next, write the syntax for if then statement and if then else statement. So this is the syntax. If tag condition then statements to be executed, and if. The syntax for if then else statement is given below. Now this is the syntax. You can note down. If tag condition then statements to be executed else statements to be executed and if. Next, what is the use of the go to statement in small basic? So go to statement changes the flow of the program by letting the control to a branch to a statement that appears earlier or later in the program. So this is the use of the go to statement. Next, what is the difference between if then and if then else statements? So whenever you write the question of difference where you have to differentiate between two things, please put a line in between and write one thing on the one side and the other thing on the other side. So if then on one side and if then else on the other side. So if then shows a condition and asks a web to do a particular action if the condition is present, and if then else statement shows a condition and asks a web to a particular action, but if that condition is not present, then by writing else it tells the web to do something else. Next is long answer type questions. Write the flow chart for if else statement. So this is the flow chart. This is the first one and this is the second one. Next, explain the use of branching statements in small basic with the help of an example. So the branching statements allow the flow of execution to jump to a different part of the program. So this is the use. So that is all for this chapter. If you find the video useful, please like and share.